I'm Geraldine Friedman, and I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. I had met Dr. Gulani through friends that had very successful vision surgery. As a child, I would say from 18 months to 2 years on, I had to wear glasses. I had an in-turning eye and extremely farsighted. My grandfather was a doctor and told my mother this would help. It did help a little bit, but as I got older, especially after bearing my children, I was on monovision, and my eyesight was worse and worse every year. I was going to several doctors, especially the best in Daytona Beach, and was told that I wasn't ready to have surgery. I personally had read about it, knew that I was ready, and finally had met a friend who had seen Dr. Gulani and was absolutely thrilled to come up and meet him. When I met him, my perspective of what my concerns were exactly what I was considering and what I needed to do. He, in fact, told me how much more he could do for me, not to mention correct the vision of a 9+ in extreme farsightedness, but he could also correct and sharpen my precision of reading from distance as well as close-up. So I proceeded with the surgery. He gave me special lenses that are absolutely perfect because I have green eyes and it's very difficult for brightness. And I live on the ocean, so I have a lot of problems with the reflection, and that immediately improved my vision. And after I had the LASIK surgery, it absolutely was phenomenal. I could read distance, close up. It was almost like going into childhood with perfect vision, which I could never imagine because I never had it. So it was almost a miracle. To me it was. And Dr. Gulani is so expert and so absolutely positive about helping you to feel that you can do this. And I'm very thrilled to death to have been able to do it. I'd like you to meet my husband, Leonard Friedman. He was experiencing a different problem. He was going to the same eye surgeon I was initially in Daytona and was not happy with his results. So after he saw what occurred with me and how wonderful my experience was and my healing and my eyes so perfectly focusing, he decided to join me. And he has something to tell you that is his own story.
My name is Leonard Friedman. I reside in Ponce Inlet, Florida. After my wife had LASIK surgery, and I asked Dr. Gulani if he could help me, because the eye doctor that performed a cataract operation never cleaned it up properly. And finally, after a month of taking drops, Dr. Gulani cleared up the cloudiness in my left eye, and I was able to see clear after 3-4 years. Then I went further, and my right eye, Dr. Gulani performed cataract surgery on the eye, and from that day on I threw away my glasses. I can able to see and drive without wearing glasses. After Dr. Gulani performed the cataract operation on my right eye, I could see the stitches in his jacket and everything. Every stitch I could see. So I was very happy that the right eye made me a believer that I don't have to wear glasses.
Yes, it's Geraldine again, and I just want to mention a couple of other things. We were so impressed and are so excited over what we've been through that we were so pleased to refer other patients to Dr. Gulani. And I would say of 6 of us at least, every single one of us had a different problem. And he was able to correct everyone's vision to perfection to 20/20. And for us to see each other and to be so excited jointly and simultaneously is almost incredible. It's almost like the Dr. Gulani Club, because we can't explain enough how emotionally you feel so good to be able to see so well, and the colors and the views and the visions that I have never seen in my life. And I'm 70. I'm going to be 71 next week, as a miracle. And Leonard too, to see him go through what he did with the cloudiness in his eye. And I was so unimpressed with this woman not wanting to do me yet, when I knew I was so ready for surgery. To come here and finally find Dr. Gulani and be so thrilled with our outcome. Each one of us has had a special feeling and emotional. I believe also, after meeting Dr. Gulani and inquiring, I'm so inquisitive because I'm dyslexic and have had a hard time in education, but I was never satisfied with anything less than the best. And knowing that what I'd done my homework, and I felt I was ready and prepared for any decisions I was going to make. And I think that the problem is with the general norm of people that have a problem with a surgical need, that they're satisfied for whatever mediocrity is there because they don't know better to look farther into it and hopefully find somebody that's much more intense and has much more integrity of keeping up with the most high-tech equipment and the most high-tech quality of their attitude, of their relationship to their patient, so that the patient can feel so comfortable that they know after coming back 3 and 4, sometimes 6 times to make sure that you're perfectly set and the doctor knows exactly what he wants to do for each and every patient, because everyone is a different case with a different scenario. And we come a lot of miles to see Dr. Gulani. We come from Ponce Inlet, and it's an all-day process, but it's worth every mile.
I'm a man of 83 years old. I met a lot of doctors throughout my life and many operations. At our first meeting with Dr. Gulani, he put me completely at ease. He became like a friend and a doctor. And he performed my eye surgery that no one could do in Daytona Beach. He helped me see and clear up where the doctor did a bad job on my left eye. And now he did a cataract on my right eye. I can't thank him enough that I could see without glasses. He is a doctor, and now he's become one of our best friends.
Lenny, it's been a real honor. Okay, Jerry?
Dr. Gulani, it's our pleasure.
Well,
Thank you.